ये फ़ोन वहाँ रख दिया नहीं प्रिया वहाँ नहीं ऐसी सेफ जगह रखो फिर वहाँ पे तो पॉटेड प्लांट्स के वो प्लीज़ पीछे कहीं रखो कहाँ साइलेंट है बस सेफ रहे हाँ गिरे ना जेब से चेक करते हैं हाँ एक बार अभी सही है इतना एक बार फर्स्ट ओके मिस हमने जो सुबह किया था ना जैसे वो वाली सेटिंग करना एक बार चेक करना स्टार्ट एक बार
तुम आगे मत आना, पीछे आना, पीछे आना है,
उस साइड से
अब के साइड में पीछे आना, आगे मत आना।
कौन कौन बैठेगा वो बता दो सर उम्मीदवार भी है जो दो इसमें हुए हैं
One chief and two assistants. One chief. And ये chief and ये two assistants. ये chief.
Good evening, everyone. Before we commence with the function today, I would like to request the eminent audience to kindly find a seat and make themselves comfortable. I would further like to request all of you to kindly turn off your mobile phones or put them on silent mode. Thank you. I would further like to request all of you to kindly turn off your mobile phones or put them on silent mode. Thank you. Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyaya, Honorable Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi and Patron-in-Chief, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameswar Rao, Judge, High Court of Delhi and Executive Chairperson, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, Honorable Mr. Justice O. Prakash Shukla, Judge, High Court of Delhi, Portfolio Judge, Rouse Avenue District Courts Complex, Honorable Mr. Justice Vimal Yadav, Judge, High Court of Delhi, Portfolio Judge, Rouse Avenue District Courts Complex, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judges, Learned Member Secretary, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, Learned Officer on Special Duty, National Legal Services Authority, Learned Judicial Officers and Learned Additional Sessions Judges, POCSO Courts, Rouse Avenue District Court Complex, Learned Secretary, Delhi High Court Legal Service Committee, Learned Secretaries, DSLSA and DLSAs, Office Bearers of Bar Association, Public Prosecutors, Chief Legal Aid Defense Counsel, and other legal aid defense counsels. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to everyone. I, Bharti Garg, Secretary Litigation, DSLSA, warmly welcome each one of you to the inauguration ceremony of the Office of Legal Aid Defense Counsel System at Central 2 District, Rouse Avenue District Court Complex. May I request the honorable guests to kindly light the lamps to mark the beginning of the ceremony. I further welcome them on the dais. Thank you, sirs. Before we commence the program, I would like to take this opportunity to request Shri Dinesh Bhatt, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, Rouse Avenue District Court Complex, to welcome our Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyaya, by presenting him a potted plant. I would now request Shri Rajiv Bansal, Learned Member Secretary, DSLSA, to welcome Honorable Chief Justice by presenting him a memento for expressing our deep gratitude towards him. Now I would like to invite Ms. Tanvi Khurana, Learned Special Secretary, DSLSA, to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameswar Rao by presenting him a potted plant. I further request Shri Abhinav Pandey, Learned Additional Secretary, DSLSA, to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Om Prakash Shukla by giving him a potted plant. I would like to request Ms. Neha Sharma, Learned Secretary, Southeast DLSA, to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Vimal Kumar Yadav by felicitating him with the potted plant. I would like to invite Ms. Himanshi Tyagi, Learned Secretary, Central 2 DLSA, to welcome Shri Dinesh Bhatt, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, Rouse Avenue, by giving him a potted plant. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams. May I now invite Shri Dinesh Bhatt, Learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, Rouse Avenue District Court Complex, to deliver the welcome address.
नमस्कार। न्याय मम धर्म यतो धर्मस्य ततो जया सत्यम परम धीमहि, ऐसे उद्घोषों को चरितार्थ करती हुई हमारी यह न्याय प्रणाली है। हमारे राष्ट्र की राजधानी के न्यायतंत्र के प्रमुख अभिभावक, प्रेरक, संचालक एवं पथ प्रदर्शक हमारे सम्माननीय श्रद्धेय मुख्य न्यायाधिपति श्री देवेंद्र कुमार उपाध्याय जी, माननीय जस्टिस वी कामेश्वर राव जी, ऑनरेबल जस्टिस ओम प्रकाश शुक्ला जी, ऑनरेबल जस्टिस विमल कुमार यादव जी, सभागार में उपस्थित न्यायाधीशगण, अधिवक्तागण, हमारे आयु, अनुभव और ज्ञान में वरिष्ठ जनों को प्रणाम, उनका हार्दिक अभिनंदन एवं स्वागत है। प्रिय मित्रों एवं सहयोगियों का अभिनंदन एवं आयु में कनिष्ठ व्यक्तियों को प्यार भरा शुभाशीष। आज हमारे लिए अत्यंत गौरव और हर्ष का विषय है कि हमारे माननीय मुख्य न्यायाधिपति के कर कमलों द्वारा राउज एवेन्यू के परिसर में लीगल एड डिफेंस काउंसिल का शुभारंभ हुआ है। राउज एवेन्यू कोर्ट अपने आप में एक अनोखा एक्सपेरिमेंट है। एक तरफ तो यह भारत की आधुनिकतम सुविधा संपन्न डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्टों में एक आता है और दूसरी ओर यहाँ भारत के सबसे प्रतिभाशाली, सबसे प्रभावशाली, शक्तिशाली पदों पर बैठे हुए व्यक्तियों के अगेंस्ट करप्शन और पद के दुरुपयोग के केसेस को चलाया जाता है। वहीं दूसरी ओर समाज के सबसे पिछड़ा हुआ वर्ग, डेली वेज लेबर, उसका भी केस यहीं पर चलता है। पहला वर्ग तो अपने साथ वकीलों की एक फौज लेकर चलता है, लेकिन दूसरा वर्ग असहाय, अकेला, पूंजीपतियों के साथ कोर्ट में लड़ाई लड़ता रहता है। ऐसे में LADC की सुविधा उस साधनहीन और ज़रूरतमंद के लिए एक संबल का काम करेगी। मुझे याद पड़ता है कि जब मैं लगभग 17 वर्ष पहले शिमला से दिल्ली आया था, तो मैं अक्सर मेट्रो में बैठा करता था सेंट्रल सेक्रेटरीट से 30,000 जाने के लिए। तो बस से उतरने के बाद जब मेट्रो में बैठा करते थे, बड़ा सुखद अनुभव होता था, क्योंकि बस में धक्के लगते थे, भीड़, गर्मी, पसीने से बुरे हाल होते थे। मेट्रो में बिल्कुल उल्टा होता था। ऐसे ही एक दिन में 30,000 जाने के लिए कश्मीरी गेट से रेड लाइन जो ऊपर चलती है उसमें मैं बैठा, तो सामने की सीट पर मैं बैठा था। इधर सामने से दो व्यक्ति बहुत भागे लगभग एक दूसरे को धक्का देते हुए उसमें चढ़ गए और 2 सीटें खाली थे, झपट के पड़े जैसे कि कहीं उनके थोड़ी देर हो जाएगी तो सीट निकल जाएगी। थोड़ी देर बैठे, थोड़ा सा AC की ठंडी हवा लगी तो वो शांत होने शुरू हुए। फिर वो एक दूसरे की ओर देखते हैं, उतने में मेट्रो का दरवाज़ा बंद हुआ, वो चल पड़ी। तो एक व्यक्ति उसको बोलता है, बोले यार मेट्रो बड़ी ज़बरदस्त चीज़ बनाई है, ना हवा, ना धुआं, ना गर्मी, ना ट्रैफिक, शांत से बैठो और जहाँ तक जाना है मज़े से सो के जाओ। तो दूसरा व्यक्ति उसके ओर बड़े ध्यान से देखता है, बोलता है भाई सच बताऊं, आज मेट्रो में बैठ कर लगता है कि ज़िंदगी में पहली बार ऐसा लगता है कि किसी ने हमारे को इंसान भी समझा है। अब आप समझ लीजिए कि वो जो गरीब असहाय व्यक्ति हमारे कोर्ट परिसर में आता होगा, उसे कैसा महसूस होता होगा। ये LADC की जो पहल है, हमारे हिसाब से उसकी उस भाव को व्यक्त करेगा, उस भाव को पुष्ट करेगा जिस भाव के लिए शायद हम सब लोग एग्जिस्ट करते हैं। आप सभी लोगों का एक बार फिर धन्यवाद, सत्कार। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you, sir, for enriching us with the kind address. As we move ahead, it is my privilege to invite our distinguished dignitaries to the dais for the formal launch of the Standard Operating Procedure for Appointment and Functioning of Legal Services Advocates for Survivors of Sexual Offences 2025. This SOP represents a committed step towards ensuring sensitivity and timely legal support for the survivors of sexual offences. I request our honored guests to kindly unveil the SOP. As we proceed with the ceremony, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere appreciation and regards to Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameswar Rao, Learned Executive Chairperson, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, a distinguished jurist and someone whose compassion, sensitivity, and unwavering commitment to justice have touched countless lives. I am delighted to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameswar Rao to grace the audience with his keynote address.
Good evening to all. Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyaya, the Patron-in-Chief of the Delhi State Legal Services Authority, my esteemed brothers, Justice Prakash Shukla, Justice Vimal Kumar Yadav, the Principal District and Sessions Judge, and other Principal District Session Judge who are present, and all the judicial officers who are present, the officers of the Delhi State Legal Services Authority, ladies and the members of the Bar Association who are present, the LADCs who have been appointed who are present, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I must thank at the outset the Honorable the Chief Justice and my colleagues and all the officers, even the Principal District Session Judges and other officers who are present who could able to take time to be present on this great occasion. Why I say great occasion is, this is for the opening of the office of the LADC in Rouse Avenue, that is Central District 2, Rouse Avenue. Till date, we have opened 10 offices. This would be the 11th office. We will be opening the 12th office also, should be in another month. This would be in furtherance to the ultimate objective of the scheme which has been evolved by the NALSA, that we call it as the LADC scheme. And this scheme, as you know, it's actually the connect between the system, which we call it LADC, which we call it Legal Services Authority, and the ultimate consumer of that legal aid, that convict or that under trial, whom the LADC councils represent. And we have the LADC councils who are present here. We have appointed one chief LADC counsel, one deputy LADC counsel, and 2 assistant legal aid counsels. And I must say so, that you have a huge responsibility. You are the actual connect between the system and the ultimate beneficiary of this. You can sit down. Ultimate beneficiary of the scheme. And I expect that surely you will work diligently and ensure it. The person to whom you are providing the services, he is the most satisfied person. Today we have also, launched what we call it as the Standard Operating Procedure of 2025. This is, I think that this will go in a long way to help the survivors of the sexual assaults which generally take place, and the children related to those sexual assault survivors. And I hope that this is going to go in a long way to help those survivors. And in the end, I must say so that I must compliment all the officers of the Delhi State Legal Services Authority for taking the efforts for opening this office in the Rouse Avenue. There is one more office which is need to be opened, and I hope that the efforts will be continued in the same manner so that the legal services work in the city of Delhi would be most effective, and we would be one of the top cities or the state, we can call it, in the country, which will be giving the legal aid services to the persons who are actually require this kind of a legal aid. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you all of you to be present here. Thanks.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and inspiring address, guiding us with your vision and wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to convey my deepest gratitude to Honorable Chief Justice Shri Devendra Kumar Upadhyaya, Learned Patron-in-Chief, Delhi State Legal Services Authority, for his benign presence. His Lordship's vision and clarity of thought and deep commitment to strengthening access to justice continues to guide the whole judicial system with purpose and compassion. His vast experience at both bar and bench and contributions to civil and constitutional law have shaped important legal principles and emboldened the foundations of our justice system. With these words, I am honored to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyaya to enlighten the august gathering with his presidential address.
Namaskar and a very good evening to all present here. Honorable Justice V.K. Rao, my esteemed colleague and Executive Chairperson, Delhi Legal Services Authority, my other colleagues, Justice Yadav, Justice O.P. Shukla, Principal District and Sessions Judge, Rouse Avenue Court, Mr. Bansal, Member Secretary, Delhi Legal Services Authority, other judicial officers, members of officers of the Delhi Legal Services Authority, members of the bar, of course, the newly appointed Legal Aid Defense Counsel, members of the office here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the very idea of providing legal aid emanates from one of the constitutional goals which the constitution framers, or what we call founders of our constitution, have set for this society, this system, this country to achieve, and that is to provide access to justice. Now, when we talk about the very basic concept of access to justice, what we mean is that irrespective of the background, every person, irrespective of the background, every person has easy approach to the system which the society creates for providing justice, for administering justice. As it is the state's responsibility to provide the institutions where justice is administered. But providing an easy approach, easy access to such a system is also one of the tasks entrusted by the Constitution on the state itself. I'm not pretty well aware, but I think this may be true, that ours is the only country where access to justice or legal aid is being provided through the judiciary. It is primarily the responsibility of the executive of the state. But in our country, the entire legal aid program is being administered by the judiciary. So that's something unique about our country. I would request the member secretary to conduct a study on this aspect as to what is the regime in other countries. But perhaps we are the only one where the system of providing legal aid has been entrusted to the judiciary. The very basic idea of state having come with a scheme of providing legal aid defense counsel, again goes to the very basic principle of law, where we find that let 100 guilty may go scot-free, but one innocent may not be convicted. That's the idea with which the very system of legal aid and providing the defense counsel at the expense of the state has been envisaged, and it is being implemented by implementing this scheme. The profession of a lawyer, as it is very onerous. What exactly does a lawyer do? He carries on his shoulders, I have stated this on many occasions, he carries somebody's pain, somebody's sorrows, somebody's disappointments, which he has met it while leading his life in the society on his shoulders, and puts it across to the court in the hope of seeking justice. So that task is very, very onerous. This task becomes more onerous if you are a defense counsel. So as in my address on a similar occasion at Karkarduma Court Complex, I had said that the system carries a kind of dichotomy, in the sense that, see, in our system, it is the state which is the prosecutor. Because every crime committed in the society is supposed to be a crime against the society, and therefore It is the state's duty to prosecute the accused persons. But at the same time, it is the duty of the state as well to provide all legal assistance to such a person being tried, being prosecuted by the same state. So therefore, I would urge to the newly appointed Legal Aid Defense Counsel that merely because the state has provided you here an office, merely because you are being paid by the state, that should not lead you to compromise your primary duty of losing your independence as a counsel. You have to be fiercely independent, only then perhaps you will be able to provide the adequate legal assistance to the person whom you will be representing in the court. So there are fair chances of, going through this slippery path. Why? Because you are paid by state, state is the prosecutor, you are being provided all facilities, a computer, an office, well-furnished office. So this should not come even in the back of your mind, so that you are not at all ever tempted to lose your independence as a defense counsel. That would what I had urged at Karkarduma, here also I urge the same. I must congratulate the Executive Chairperson of Delhi Legal Services Authority, the Member Secretary, other officers, to have worked hard and come up with such a nicely done office. This will provide more facility to the defense counsels that will ultimately be in the interest of the person whom they will be representing. So on this occasion, on one hand, I express my happiness, satisfaction, and I also congratulate everyone present here on opening of this office. Thank you very much.
Our heartfelt gratitude to you, sir, for your uplifting address. Your words have not only enriched today's proceedings, but have also reinforced our collective commitment to ensure meaningful access to justice for all. Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer said, "Law without justice is a wound without a cure, and legal aid is the healing touch for the weakest." His timeless words capture the very spirit of today's ceremony, a commitment to ensure that justice reaches not just the powerful, but every individual who seeks it. Now, as we inch towards the culmination of the ceremony, I invite Sri Rajiv Bansal, Learned Member Secretary, DSLSA, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Bharti, for giving me this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks. Honorable Mr. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyaya, Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi and Patron-in-Chief, DSLSA. Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameswar Rao, Judge, High Court of Delhi and Executive Chairman, DSLSA. Honorable Mr. Justice Prakash Shukla and Honorable Mr. Justice Vimal Kumar Yadav, members of the Portfolio Committee of Rouse Avenue District Courts. Mr. Dinesh Bhatt, respected Principal District and Sessions Judge, Rouse Avenue, respected Principal District and Sessions Judges of other districts. Mr. Naresh Garg, PPS to Honorable the Chief Justice, respected judges of District Judiciary, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is my profound honor and privilege to propose a warm vote of thanks on this significant occasion of inauguration of the Legal Aid Defense Council at the Central 2 District. With this addition to the institutional structure, we move closer to strengthening the criminal legal aid delivery framework in Delhi. At the outset, on behalf of Delhi State Legal Services Authority, I express my deepest gratitude to Honorable the Chief Justice for his visionary leadership, encouragement and persistent support, which inspires us to constantly enhance the quality and reach of legal aid services. Thank you, sir, for taking time out by you from your very, very busy schedule and gracing this occasion with your benign presence. I am equally grateful to Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameswar Rao for his presence and graceful address. The insights shared today will serve as a beacon for all stakeholders involved in the implementation of this system. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to Honorable Mr. Justice Om Prakash Shukla and Honorable Mr. Justice Vimal Kumar Yadav for enriching this event with their support and presence. I also acknowledge with gratitude the support of learned Principal District and Sessions Judge, whose leadership and cooperation have been central to operationalizing this initiative at the district level. My appreciation further extends to the respected judges of District Judiciary, whose continued support reinforces effective implementation and strengthens justice delivery at the grassroots. I further extend my appreciation to the bar members, public prosecutors, and legal aid defense counsels, whose cooperation and readiness to work will be integral to the effective functioning of this office and the quality of representation provided. I also take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the police department and traffic police personnel for making security and traffic arrangements in and around this complex. I must place on record our thanks to the PWD civil and electrical staff for their timely arrangements and support in making this event a success. I am thankful to the caretaking team for working tirelessly in making arrangements for this program. Finally, my heartfelt thanks go to every individual whose contribution, seen or unseen, has helped make today's event and this initiative a reality. My heartfelt appreciation and thanks to the NALSA and DSLSA and DLSA teams, our learned secretaries whose dedication, perseverance, and coordinated efforts have ensured that this initiative moves from concept to operational reality. With these words, I once again express my sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries and participants. We look forward to your continued guidance as we move ahead in strengthening the Legal Aid Defense Council system across Delhi. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. As we come to the conclusion of this ceremony, may I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
I would request all honorable dignitaries and esteemed guests to join us for the high tea. Learned advocates, please proceed to room number 105, and learned judges, please proceed to room number 106.